With Star Wars The Force Awakens arriving in just 14 days, holy shit, it's so close! Deadpool in just a couple months, and with the highly anticipated Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice with only 3 months away, we get a new trailer in that, but no new Deadpool trailer. That makes complete sense, right? But premiering on last night's Jimmy Kimmel's Late Night Talk Show, we get another trailer and sneak peek to Batman v Superman, and honestly, DC took notes from Marvel and decided to pull an Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, I'm not saying this is Amazing Spider-Man 2, obviously, because the movie isn't out yet, but we basically have a whole synopsis on what the 3 main acts are going to be. With that being said, let's get right into probably one of the few disappointing trailers that we have gotten this year, in my opinion. Right when the trailer started, like the first 30 seconds, I believe it started off right and showed us what we wanted to see. Clark Kent, aka Superman, meeting up with Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, spoiler alert, as we get a glimpse on how these two icons kinda have an idea on who their alter egos are. And the dialogue between Batman and Superman is absolutely incredible. Superman asking about the Bat Vigilante, where Bruce Wayne stabs back saying the Daily Planet writes a bunch of bullshit and saying Superman dresses like a clown. Basically what he said. Obvious Joker reference right there, but it was so smooth on the delivery that this particular Easter egg didn't feel forced but very natural, as a means for Batman in a way to insult Superman. Dialogue wise, it got me pumped for why the movie is going to be called Batman v Superman, but as the Dawn of Justice part, we'll get into that a bit later. And from there, we get more screen time with Lexi Eisenberg, and again, the dialogue is great, but his delivery of certain lines doesn't make me believe he's the methodical, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Alright, now that was forced. But instead, what I got out of it, he seemed like a socially awkward psychopath, and that's just not Lex Luthor. His line where he says in which he loves bringing people together and how Batman should not pick a fight with Superman, great upon great lines, as he represents a villain in which he wants to start up shit between these two and just watch them go at it and laugh from the sidelines. But the delivery kind of gets in the way of that businessman mastermind genius in which Lex Luthor is portrayed in basically almost every adaptation we have seen him in which I'm not completely sold on Jesse Eisenberg being Lex Luthor, or Lex Luthor Jr., as a lot of people say what he's gonna be in this movie. But either way, the trailer was on track, showing the bickering and eventual battle between Batman and Superman. They don't need to show anything else, right? Do they? However, I still do find the Bruce Wayne's point of view of Metropolis getting destroyed in the battle between General Zod and Superman still giving us the motivation and reason as to why Batman doesn't find Superman to be all that great. And we still see some pretty neat action sequences where they do fight, and Batman using the Batwing to try and take out Superman, which he probably fails miserably in, and these creatures that could be Darkseid's minions called the Parademons, which is cool, and Batman wearing the giant armor to try and take out Superman again, which he probably fails miserably again. And at like the 2-minute mark, I got what I wanted to see, more footage as to why it's called Batman v Superman. And as to where it's called Dawn of Justice, this is where DC kind of blew their load way too early. It all started with Jesse Eisenberg saying, if man won't kill God, the devil will do it. Great line, but the delivery... Alright, you guys get it. And here, we are introduced to the creation of Doomsday. Possibly the only being to actually kill Superman is going to be in this movie. Which means the rumors speculating around whether he's going to be in the movie or not are now laid to rest. And I don't mind him being in the movie, but just the thought as to why DC revealed his appearance in a trailer burns a huge hole in my heart. I was waiting to be surprised for the actual release of the movie, but we take what we can get, and I cried myself to sleep that night. However, being extremely blunt about this, Doomsday looks like absolute shit, not gonna lie. But I thought to myself more and more about him. I was like, what if there was maybe a reason as to why he looks like a complete train wreck? Alright, listen, we all now know in the trailer Lex Luthor embodies that mad scientist trying to play God by creating his own being, which could be a metaphor to Victor Frankenstein in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Yeah, I know, holy shit, I read books. Yeah, but that was a long time ago, though. I'm gonna go off course a bit, but just hear me out, because in the book, Victor Frankenstein creates the monster, and he's extremely hideous. And Victor Frankenstein down the line learns that humans can't play God because things won't necessarily go the way they planned. Now, what if Lex Luthor is sort of like Victor Frankenstein, in which he creates an absolute abomination, which in this case, it's a CGI mess, leaving us to believe he's extremely hideous, so maybe that's what the studio's trying to go for? A reason as to why he looks the way he looks, which is really fucking ugly. The studio's doing this on purpose, you guys, I'm telling you. And we get to see Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in formation, ready to take on Doomsday, which is not what I wanted to see for the Dawn of Justice part. I get it, DC. Batman fighting Superman in a movie for the first time ever. That is enough for me. Yet makes me believe I'm stupid for not recognizing the Dawn of Justice part in the title, because we all know the Justice League is gonna be forming soon. But for the trailer to show that, we know what the 3 acts are going to be. Batman and Superman talk shit, they fight, fight, and they have to come together to fight Doomsday, ultimately showing the real Dawn of Justice. When are these trailers going to learn? I don't know. But those are my thoughts about the trailer. I want to know what your thoughts are about the new Batman v Superman trailer. Did you think it showed way too much, or did you think it was just right? Whatever your thoughts are, leave it down below. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that social media shit down below. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, may the Force be with you.